So let me introduce my friend Nandan Shukla here. He is the director of the TechArt Innovations Private Limited.
Hi everyone.
So basically, we are developing the software for industries. So can you elaborate the software in detail?
Yeah. So we started out as a registered company from last year, and we are trying to get into industrial IoT slowly and gradually. But as of now, we have products related to data acquisition, data monitoring, remote control. We call it MiniScada. So that is what we do, and it's very lovely having me here. And I'll just go with the flow.
Yeah, sure. Can you just give a story behind this software and why you have chosen this field?
Sure. So it was 2021, just before the lockdown started, and in one of our companies, you might know, Mycon. So they were having a typical requirement about software, industrial software. So I was actually in college at that time, and my father told me that we are having this kind of requirement, and we would like to see if you can develop something for us. So that is how it started, and slowly and gradually we started to evolve the software, and it started taking shape as we know it today as Vision C, and that is how the journey actually started.
Okay. So I was going through your website and I have seen some photographs with the government officials. So can you just share what achievements you have done in government sector as well?
Yeah, so actually we have been really fortunate to have a lot of government interest in our startup, because we are government incorporated, government registered startup. We come under DPIIT certification as well. So we have worked with BHEL, we have worked with BEL, we have worked with ISRO as well. So we have supplied some software for testing and stuff to ISRO. And we recently worked with ONGC as well, providing them a solution for capturing data online.
Oh. I really feel you are just inspiration for young generation, because in this small age you have done very great job. Just let me know how this software works.
So basically our software, one of our softwares, so we have a slew of products, and one of our software, Vision C, that you're talking about, basically works on device communication with computers. Okay, so you have to have a device like controllers, energy meters, flow meters, all the different kinds of devices which can support some communication medium. And once that you have the device, you have a computer, you connect the computer with either an Ethernet connection or a serial connection. And once it's connected, you can start recording the data, and you can utilize it in various ways.
Okay. So can you tell me which protocol you are focusing on right now?
As of now, we are building capabilities for Modbus BCD.
Okay.
So we already have AI bus, we have Modbus RTU, we have Modbus TCP/IP, and now we are building capabilities for Modbus BCD. The best part about using our software is most of the companies which manufacture such softwares have or are using libraries to build on top of.
Okay.
However, in our case, what we are doing is we are building the libraries from scratch.
Okay.
So we know all the ins and outs of this those libraries, and we know what is the most efficient way to utilize those libraries.
Okay.
And for example, if tomorrow we want to change the libraries, we can do that as well.
Okay.
So we have all the freedom in the world to modify the communication, solve the bugs, issues, etc.
Okay. So as long as we are working with the internet, how you will provide the security? Because I believe security is the main concern when it comes to industry, because I have seen you can corrupt any data.
Yes.
In this time.
Yes.
So can you just tell me how our customer will satisfied with your software
Sure.
in security purpose?
Sure. So for Vision C, we are using two-layer encryption.
Okay.
So all the data is two-layer encrypted.
Okay.
So even we don't have the access to the keys. It's randomly generated keys during the installation and stuff, and we don't have the access to those keys, and we cannot even decrypt our customers' data.
Okay.
But so it's two-layer encrypted. And for example, if you are using our Vision Web, which is the web dashboard that we provide, so for that also we are using hashing as well as encryption when the request is sent and received from the web.
Okay, nice. And I have one more question regarding system integrators, because from last 7 years I am working as a system integrator. So how will you support the system integrator for their business expansion, and if they want to promote your software, then how you will support them?
So the first support comes in terms of training. Okay. Which I believe is an industry standard.
Okay.
And all the other players as well provide training.
Right.
But we also support a very quick support system. We have a very quick support system. Along with that, our software supports software updates. So I don't think any other software supports software updates in the industry. And if there's any issue, any smallest issue, we can provide software updates on site, so that the customer never suffers.
Okay.
Second thing, we provide a lot of monetary incentives,
right,
for the system integrators, and we are looking to in fact improve those financial incentives because we want to grow at a tremendous rate, and we believe that together we can grow. Everyone can grow. It's a win-win situation for everyone. So that is what we want to do, and we provide a lot of support. We encourage a lot of our system integrators as well.
Okay. I have one more interesting question for you.
Yes.
Have you thought about any collaboration with insurance company? Because when it comes to industry, suppose, let's say, because of your software there is any glitch and that particular hardware is not working. So because of that any damage is created, then how will you recompensate that damage? Have you thought about this?
So
because this is also a concern for industry.
Yes. So the thing is, we do provide a disclaimer along with the software. So we provide a disclaimer in the user agreement terms, and we have clearly stated our policy on that one. Since our system, our software is not associated with any power related parameters, so we cannot control the power that is going to and from the devices. Sorry. So in that case, we have clearly stated that it's not our responsibility if there's any issue with the device.
Okay.
Yes.
So customer needs to aware about that. They are not going to take any responsibility if hardware is damaged.
Yes.
Or hardware is not working properly because of the software. Yes.
The thing is, there's no association with hardware working properly and improperly due to the software.
Okay.
Because the thing is, when you are communicating with the hardware, the parameters which are usually communicated and the system in question, the communication system of the hardware, is far isolated with the working of the device.
Okay.
So majorly when the device is communicated, this is a very technical insight. A lot of people think that due to the software the hardware is not working.
Right.
But that is never the case.
Okay.
Yes. Even for the computers as well. For example, recently we had an instance at one of our customers' place that their display went blank.
Right.
So they were pinning the blame on the software. So we dug deeper because it's a serious acquisition and it has consequences as well for us, for the customer, and everyone. So we dug deeper and found out that it was due to the humidity into the room and not because of the software. So any such issue is not correlated with the software.
Okay. One more question for you is that as a owner of a DieCode company, for next 5 years of industry, what challenges you are trying to solve?
So one of the biggest challenges that we came across initially was the training part of the users, the end customers. So a lot of the end customers were not very familiar with the computer system. People are familiar with phones,
Right.
but they are not yet very comfortable with computers because there's clearly an advantage for the companies to hire people who are not skilled in computers.
Right.
So that was one of the main challenges that we were facing, and we are trying to solve it by going to those places where this is clearly an issue and then training them, making them very comfortable with computers. Second technical challenge that we are going to face is going to be in the network area, because we are clearly trying to expand into industrial IoT, and the thing is we don't have very good connection in remote areas in India yet. So that is going to be a challenge in terms of technical. Another thing that we are trying to build is machine analytics module. So this is a fairly new concept, and big players like GE are trying to solve this issue. And the thing is, there's a term called predictive maintenance.
Right.
So there's preventive maintenance and there's predictive maintenance. So in predictive maintenance, what happens is there's a lot of data incoming into the software, right? So we can use that data and give the owner a real-time image of what should go wrong in what amount of time. So they can rectify it before it happens. So that means there's less downtime, more efficiency to the system, planned downtime, reduced costs. So there's a lot of advantages of this machine analytics thing, and the best part is we are trying to build a generalized module for it, rather than companies like GE which are making very customized software for each and every machine. We are trying to build a generalized version of it.
So in short, we can say that in the era of AI, you are planning to give machine intelligence.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So Nandan, can you share any success story behind this software? Because I am curious to know how you have managed with the industry. Because I know the industry won't accept this type of transition. Because there is one also point there, after COVID, maybe mentality is changed. So tell me your success story.
Yeah, so one of the biggest success story we have had until now is our work with Electrotherm. So Electrotherm is one of the biggest customers, and they have purchased more than 4 licenses up till now.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and they have accepted the software so well that now they are the first people who will tell us what the changes will. For example, if there's a bug, they'll be the first one to tell us that this is a bug. You should resolve it as soon as possible. So before we even before we even get a chance to test it at our premises, they already provide us the feedback. Another thing that they have done good is their operators were not very comfortable with the software, and they have conducted a very intensive training exercise for this kind of software, and now all of their operators are in fact jumping up to operate the software because it's exciting for them, because it's controlling the furnaces from afar. So that is one of the biggest success stories that we have had until now.
Okay.
Along with that, I would like to address one more thing, that before COVID, the industry was not very comfortable in buying softwares because they thought that this is their birthright. They should get the software for free.
Right.
They did not assign any value to the software.
Right.
But slowly and gradually, I'm seeing a very good trend that people are starting to accept software as a service, as a model in industry. Because the thing is, after COVID, people have started paying for Amazon Prime or other OTT platforms. So they have started to realize this value of software. So that is a good thing that we are seeing after COVID.
Okay, great. So I think you are providing this much features and price will be the higher range. But can you share with our viewers what will be the ticket size of the one license?
So our license for our cheapest software starts from 4,000 rupees. So I think it's very economical, and it goes
4,000 rupees, but for what time period?
lifetime.
Lifetime.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
Because you have done the tremendous job and you are providing just 4,000 rupees. That's great.
Yes. And it can go, for example, if you want a good higher end software, it can go up to 18,000 rupees.
Yes.
But you'll get that kind of features with that software.
Right. Okay. Okay. I have one more question. Can you just tell me? You have mentioned about MiniScada. Can you elaborate that?
So this is a new term that we have come up with because our ultimate aim is to build a full-fledged SCADA. So MiniScada is something where you can have most of the features of SCADA, but there's some things lacking. Like you cannot write logic onto it, you cannot make mimics out of it, you cannot have another graphic libraries into it. So there are some limitations to that. But you get all the data recording, remote operation features with MiniScada.
Okay.
And the graphics are a little bit better than what conventional data recording software has.
Okay. Nice. So do you have any questions for me? Because
yeah, I've been going on and on. So I would like to ask what, as a user, you have been using our software and we have sold quite of licenses. So what are your feedback?
My feedback is that in previous update we are facing some issues like customer need to reconfigure the device again and again.
I see.
Whenever the power interruption happens. But you have mentioned earlier that you have provided a newer update. So my question is resolved there. And my feedback is that your software is very good. Our feedback from my customer side is very good.
I see.
But I think you should improve one single point is that the communication gap between the system integrator and customer and your company side.
Because
these
it's
takes
an operational challenge.
Yes, because these takes around 1 hour, and 1 hour won't pay anyone.
Yes.
Because time is always money, I believe.
Yes.
So I think you should take some time on that and resolve this cycle.
Sure.
Because this is the only problem we are facing right now. Other than product is very good.
Nice. All right. And what do you think the industry is going towards in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years?
From the last 7 years of my experience, I can tell you that rigid manufacturing industry may not be accepting this trend, but after COVID, they have to implement this software because there are many issues regarding manpower. And I think this software will change the manpower concept. I'm not saying that we are taking that job. We will transfer that job to other base, but they have to improve their quality. Then they have to maintain the parameters and they have to upgrade themselves and their machines also.
Yes.
So I think in next 5 years, maybe I can predict you will get around 5,000 license per month.
Thank you so much for the wishes. And we are trying to reach a very big audience in the country.
Yes.
And we have had a major breakthrough. We have more than 200 customers right now using our software.
Right.
So in last 2 years, 1.5 years, we have reached that kind of audience, and we are looking to expand more into the country.
Okay, that's great. And what about the data security? Like if my company have manufacturing plant,
Yes.
and that data will be stored in your database and in your cloud or in your server, then what security you will provide for that data, that data won't be stolen? Because industry data is very critical, because any manufacturing plant, they are manufacturing 6 batch per day, or they are manufacturing 5,000 units per day. So that data is very important for any competitors as well.
Yes.
So for that data breach, what you are doing?
Okay. So for our offline software, of course, there's no way someone could access the data. But even if they do, it's two-layer encrypted.
Okay.
However, for the visionware, that is our online platform, we have what's called a SLA, service level agreement, with our cloud provider. So our cloud provider for databases is MongoDB.
Okay.
So our database is on MongoDB, and they have ensured us that or any kind of data breach is on to us.
Okay.
And they are a very big corporation, and they are taking all the measures possible to secure the data. On top of that, we have also ensured that the data which is being stored is also encrypted.
Okay.
So that encryption key you can provide, and you can customize what encryption level that you want on the Vision Web platform.
Okay, but this is the encryption side. But what I am saying is that, like, as a owner, we have 7 people team. So like this, any industry owner will have around 200 people.
I see.
So they have site managers.
Yes.
So can you provide different users for that software?
Yes, we do.
User integration is available in that?
Yes, so that's called role-based system. So we do have role-based system, and you can customize all the permissions that you even micro level. Like for example, if you don't want somebody to change the device configuration or channel configuration, that can also be done.
Okay.
So very micro level, let's say, roles are available on the platform.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it for today. I think we have got all the answer from you.
Yeah.
If we need anything else, we'll just
Reach out to me.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.